welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and thank you for tuning in. Please consider subscribing to my channel and also go back to my other videos and watch as well. Thank you so much as you do that. And if you're a returning subscriber, I want to say a very big thank you for your constant support, for your engagement and all of this good stuff. Okay, so don't end this video because I'll be right back. So guys, from the title of this video you can see that I want to talk about something very important. Guys, there's been a story that's been trending since last month 29th up until today. That story has been trending. Of course, from the title you can tell that the story of a girl, Iniobong Umoren. Let me just backstory. Okay, so this girl, Iniobong Umoren, Umoren on Twitter, they all know her. She was raped, killed and buried by someone called Akwaibom. This girl got a job invite by Akwaibom when she went, and then she was raped and killed. Before she left, she told her sister and her friend, who made a screenshot of her conversation with her and the number she sent to her. She posted everything on Twitter, and then she was trending #1 that day. Like, it was chaos on Twitter, up and down. Everybody was with the hashtag Umoren is missing, search for Umoren and all of that. So the case was reported to the police, and they said it wasn't up to 48 hours. I feel like if the police had responded then, they would have salvaged a lot of things and this girl wouldn't have died. But then they said it wasn't up to 48 hours, so they didn't make a move until it was 48 hours. And they found out that the girl had died already and was buried in a shallow grave. Yes, a shallow grave, guys. Such animalistic behavior. So yesterday he was granted an interview. Guys, this boy was interviewed by a journalist yesterday, and he came all gassed up, looking like a king, sitting down, handcuffed, seated, with the inscription on his shirt, the murder gang or something like that. But he looked so fresh. We all know what happens when someone comes out of a cell in Nigeria. You come out with a black eye, because those robbers inside there will beat you blue, black, left, right and center, and you wouldn't even come out so nice. He came out looking all gassed up, all fresh and all, without any scar. So he was interviewed yesterday, and according to him, his story goes this way: that he invited the girl for an interview, quite alright, and then he used reverse psychology by telling her that there was no interview at all. He told her, asked her if she could work in a farm where her drugs were kept, and then the girl said yes, she was going to work. And then that was when he used the reverse psychology, telling her that there was no job, there was no farm at all, that he was just lying to her. And then he asked her if he could sleep with her, and the girl said yes. How would you invite someone for an interview? You invite person for interview, the person come find out saying a lie, say interview no day, work no day, job no day. Then you can't talk, say you won't sleep with her, she go come gree. How about now? Oh, wrong. Nobody will believe that story. It was all scripted, obviously, because he was so relaxed telling this story. He was relaxed and all. Guys, no remorse at all whatsoever on his face. I was so angry yesterday when I saw that video, when I saw that interview. And then the journalist started asking him silly questions like, were you in love with the late girl? What course did you do in university? What university did you attend? What subject? They didn't even say what subject. What course? What subjects rather did you do? Not what course. Such silly questions. Can you imagine? How would that even help in your new story, for Christ's sake? You wouldn't have. Why wouldn't you ask questions like, who helped you dig that grave? Who did you contact after you had buried the girl? How did you leave Calabar? How did you leave Uyo to Calabar? Because all of this happened in Akwaibom State, Uyo. And then after that, he ran into hiding. He went to Calabar for safety reasons, I guess. And then they had to persuade him to come back to Uyo for investigation and questioning. That was all what happened, guys. And it got me thinking, someone left the house healthy and hearty just because she was looking for a job, just because she wanted to make ends meet. Nigeria failed her yet again. Nigeria faked this girl. All she wanted was a job that Nigeria couldn't give to her. And then he said, in a bit for self-defense, he said she hit him on the head with a stabilizer, and then he was bleeding. There was no scar whatsoever on his forehead. No scar on his forehead. And you said she hit you, and then after she hit him, because he wanted to shut her up because she was screaming already, just to save himself for safety reasons, he had to use the same stabilizer to hit her on her abdomen, and also use an iron to hit her on her abdomen. Why? That is so gross and animalistic. You did that, shut her up, dug a grave, buried her, ran away. God of mercy. Oh, justice has to take it, because this girl has to die a peaceful death, because I don't think she will be happy knowing that this boy is walking around the street. If they let that boy come out of jail and just leave him, they're going to kill him on the street. Because I know that someone who steals, even if it's pepper from the market, they will beat that person blue black. How much will you, who killed someone else? You're still acting up, all got up, sitting down, relaxed. You're still relaxed without any scar on your body. Oh God, it's such a painful story. It's a painful story. Like yesterday when I saw her being laid to rest, I saw her coughing, I was so emotional. Like I was crying. How much more her family members, how would they feel if I felt that way? How would her family members feel? How would her close friends and relatives feel? How would they feel? Knowing that they lost someone dear to them. Umoren, Iniobong Umoren is my sister. I said she's my sister because first of all she's a girl, secondly she's from the south, thirdly she's a Nigerian. We just have to pray and pray that justice takes its full course and this boy takes responsibility for his actions. Yesterday he was just ranting and saying that yes, that he's ready to take responsibility for whatever he has done. He's ready to take responsibility. No problem. Of course you're going to take responsibility. But how about the girl? She's dead and gone. She's dead and gone. It's such a painful thing. It's self-defense. What do you mean by self-defense? Number one, you wanted to rape her. Number two, you killed her. And you're talking about self-defense. So guys, that's the story. I'm just so angry. I'm so angry because he has done this to a lot of people. How many thousands of people have fell victim to him? He said yesterday that there were 6. I know it's a lie. There are definitely more than 6 persons. There were definitely more than 6 persons. God, if this did not blow up, how would we have known? She would just be dead and gone silently, and everything would just be swept under the carpet, and we wouldn't even know. We just pray that justice prevail. That's my earnest prayer. And this issue wouldn't be swept under the carpet like it's always been done in this country. This being said, guys, what do you have to say? Just contributions, just say something in the comment section. How do you feel about this happening? How do you feel about this girl's death? I just want to put myself in the shoes of her family members. I feel terrible. I feel sad. The anger is just on 100. But then, yes, life goes on. After 2-3 months now, you'll forget about her. Life goes on. But then, this boy must take responsibility. That is my own. And I just pray this works out. I pray they don't sweep it under the carpet. I've said this because I know what happens in this country. So guys, that's it. That's the story I have for you guys today. So please consider subscribing, consider liking, consider commenting. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, I just want this video to be an interactive session. Let's just talk. I promise to reply every comment. See you in my next video, guys. Bye.